I reckon, everybody. Today we have an orthopedic surgeon. First name's Mary. She had a near-death experience, and she talks about her book, and she summarizes with what people ask her every time she talks about her near-death experiences. And she's talked about it probably for 20 years. All right, but what happened to her is almost 20 years ago, she was kayaking in Chile. A drowning accident left her technically dead for more than 30 minutes. As a practicing orthopedic surgeon, she said, "I've spoken publicly and widely about the spiritual and medical implications of my near-death experience. Invariably, after I speak, a crowd lines up to talk, and it's not because I'm an unusually riveting speaker. Certain questions consistently surface, and here are the most common ones and how I answer them based on my own experience. First question is, did you see your departed loved ones? In my experience, this is a definite yes. Soon after leaving my body, I was greeted by a group of beings who were simultaneously familiar and unfamiliar. This may sound strange, but I felt nothing but peace and happiness in their company. I have experienced the deep pain of losing people I dearly love, and it is a great comfort to me to know that when I return next to heaven, my son and all the other people I love who have gone before me will be there waiting." Next question was anyone sick or suffering? She says no. The loved ones I saw who died in illness were restored to health, and those who were crippled in life had restored to strength. I can't begin to tell you how important this fact is for me personally. My son's body was mangled after he was struck by the car of a young man who was driving distractedly. But when I subsequently saw him, he was strong, full, and vibrant. Next question, do you think loved ones who have passed away can see us here on earth? She says, I believe the answer is yes. When I was separated from my physical body, I was simultaneously aware of what was happening up above and what was unfolding on the riverbank where I had drowned. I thought about my husband and my children, my parents and my siblings, and not at all about my work or other earthly worries. As I thought of each one, I was able to empathetically be a part of them, transferring the feeling that everyone is fine. It was as if a part of my spirit traveled to wherever they were at the moment to pass on an awareness of contentment to their psyche. Next question is, what was your biggest surprise? She said, as a medical professional, I can tell you I was surprised and deeply reassured to find that spirituality and science are never in conflict. I was surprised too by my utter serenity as life left my body, and even more so by my lack of desire to return to earth. But I was not astonished by the discovery that God's promises are actually amazing and abundantly true. As one who came to religion in adulthood, I had hoped these truths were true, and I nearly always believed that they were, but my experience taught me that we can move beyond hope and belief to something much better and more powerful. We can live with absolute trust. And that can change how you and I live right here on the earth. So that's how she sums up her near-death experience with the most basic questions that she is asked about it. If you do want to check out her story, it is Dr. Mary Neal. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. I reckon we'll reach.